Transformation. From the eternal cycle of the phoenix to the continuous flow of samsara and the metamorphosis of mythic heroes. In every era, cultures have whispered stories of rise, fall, and rebirth. The Egyptian phoenix, the Hindu cycle of samsara, and the Greek tales of metamorphosis offer maps to our own personal evolution. This video will guide you through these myths, extracting lessons that can be practically applied today. Our journey will be anchored by the ancient philosophy of Stoicism, a tool for mastering change, building resilience, and cultivating clarity of mind. Chapter 1. The Rising of the Phoenix, Life in the Egyptian Heat. In the land of reeds and Nile currents, the myth of the Bennu, or the sacred phoenix, speaks of a bird that burns itself to ash and then rises, reborn, from its own embers. Pharaohs associated the bird with the sun god Ra, believing that each sunrise was a rebirth. The story teaches that destruction is not an endpoint, but a gateway to regeneration. Motivational insight. When we face setbacks, failure in projects, loss of a job, or a relationship break, our instinct is to cling to the past. The phoenix reminds us to let go of that which no longer fuels us, to digest the experience, and to step forward with renewed purpose. Practical example. Suppose you lose a significant client. Instead of wallowing, take a short reflective period, analyze what went wrong, then design a new service offering that addresses this gap. Release the old to make room for the new, just as the phoenix consumed itself to flourish again. Conclusion. The Egyptian phoenix is a metaphor for intentional surrender. By consciously ending what no longer serves, we create space for transformative growth. Call to action. If this message resonates, hit like, share your rebirth story in comments, and subscribe for more timeless wisdom. Reflective question. What ember in your life can you let burn away to create a stronger rebirth? Chapter 2. Samsara, the continuous river of rebirth in Hindu tradition. In ancient India, samsara was depicted as an endless river, where souls glide from birth to death and back again, carrying the karma of their deeds. The Bhagavad Gita counsels seekers to act selflessly, detach from results, and focus on duty, allowing the soul to flow steadily toward liberation. Motivational insight. Modern life is a series of pivots, career shifts, learning new skills, changing cities. Samsara tells us to view these transitions not as crises, but as natural currents. The key lies in embracing each phase, honoring the lessons it offers, and maintaining a calm posture amid change. Practical example. Imagine you're pivoting to a managerial role. Instead of resisting anxiety, step back, list the responsibilities you will relinquish, and create a clear action plan. Each new task is a stroke in the river's flow. By focusing on the process rather than the outcome, you keep calm and purposeful. Conclusion. Samsara teaches that transformation is a continual flow. Rather than fearing change, trust in your capacity to adapt and grow with each cycle. Call to action. Like if you find the cyclical nature of life soothing, share your own river of experiences in the comments and follow for more lessons. Reflective question. How can you align your daily actions with the natural flow of your personal samsara? Chapter 3. Metamorphosis, the mythic Greek transformation of heroes. Greek myths are replete with transformations, Daphne turning into a laurel tree to escape Apollo, or Zeus shape-shifting into diverse forms. These stories illustrate that change often requires shedding old skins. The hero's metamorphosis is not a sudden shift but a gradual evolution, testing faith, creativity, and resilience. Motivational insight. In contemporary entrepreneurship, we constantly reinvent ourselves, pivoting products, exploring markets, rebranding. The Greek lesson is that transformation demands patience, learning, and courage. Each small change accumulates into a complete new identity. Practical example. Suppose you're running a digital agency and realize that clients now need AI-driven solutions. Rather than abandoning your existing services overnight, invest in training for your team, prototype AI tools, and roll them out progressively. This incremental metamorphosis aligns with the Greek hero's gradual changes. Conclusion. Metamorphosis invites us to see transformation as a journey of continual refinement, not a single spark of change. Call to action. If this insight sparks inspiration, comment your next step, and subscribe for more stories that empower change. Reflective question. Which part of your current work or personal life could benefit from a gradual metamorphosis? Chapter 4. The Stoic Phoenix, Resilience Through Discipline. Stoicism, the Greek philosophy of Marcus Aurelius, teaches that external events are not the source of suffering, our judgments are. By cultivating discipline, resilience, and a clear mind, we become immune to life's unavoidable catastrophes. Motivational insight. When confronted with setbacks, market crashes, health crises, or personal loss, Stoicism urges us to analyze what we can control, our response, learning, and future choices. This discipline turns potential destruction into a catalyst for growth, just like the phoenix. Practical example. After a failed product launch, practice the Stoic exercise of visualizing negative outcomes, then counter-visualize your response. Write down a list of actionable steps you can take, refactoring the code, gathering user feedback, reallocating resources. By focusing on the controllable, you create the space for rebirth. Conclusion. Stoicism equips us with a disciplined mindset that turns adversity into opportunity, leading to a purposeful rebirth. Call to action. If you resonate, share your discipline strategies and subscribe for more philosophical tools to navigate change. Reflective question. Which Stoic practice would you adopt today to transform a present setback into a future advantage? Chapter 5. Combining Cultures, the Synchronicity of Rebirth. The Egyptian, Hindu, and Greek traditions converge on the same theme. Transformation is inevitable, but intentional surrender, flow, and disciplined metamorphosis make it sustainable. The phoenix rises from ashes, samsara flows through cycles, Greek heroes evolve. Coupled with Stoic resilience, these philosophies create a toolkit for navigating life's inevitable changes. Motivational insight. Your own journey is a tapestry of these ancient threads, interwoven with modern ambitions. Recognize when to let go phoenix, when to adapt to current currents, samsara, when to refine skills, Greek metamorphosis, and when to harness discipline, Stoicism. Each practice reinforces the others. Practical example. Set a quarterly personal audit. Reflect on what to release, like the phoenix. Assess your adaptability, samsara. Identify a skill you wish to refine, Greek metamorphosis, and apply a Stoic exercise to manage resistance. This cycle becomes your personal transformation compass. Conclusion. By aligning ancient wisdom with Stoic clarity, you transform pain into power, hesitation into action, and eventual rebirth into new excellence. Call to action. If this synthesis feels empowering, share your integrated plan in the comments and subscribe for more cross-cultural mastery. Reflective question. How will you weave these ancient lessons into your daily routine to foster continuous growth? Philosophy Spotlight, Stoicism. Stoicism is a practical philosophy that teaches disciplined resilience. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor, famously kept a journal, Meditations, where he reflected on controlling his reactions and aligning his life with virtue. In simple terms, Stoicism says that we cannot control external events, but we can control our judgments, emotions, and actions. Lesson 1. Observe, don't react. When a project stalls, observe the facts before reacting emotionally. This calm observation prevents self-destructive impulses, allowing rational decision-making and clearer problem-solving. Lesson 2. Focus on what you can control. Your team's effort and the resources you allocate are controllable variables. Direct energy there instead of ruminating on market volatility. When applied to personal growth, this translates to practicing daily habits rather than chasing unpredictable success stories. Lesson 3. Use setbacks as a mirror. A failure is a mirror reflecting gaps in your plan, not a verdict on your value. By identifying these gaps, adapt and improve strategy. This cyclical self-inspection aligns with the Egyptian phoenix. Each fall is a chance to rise stronger. Each of these lessons dovetails with our theme. The rebirth of the phoenix parallels Stoic release, Samsara's continual flow mirrors Stoic focus on controllable actions. Greek metamorphosis echoes disciplined practice. Together, they form the trinity that drives sustained transformation. Remember, the ancient world whispered the same truths our modern hearts still crave. Like, share, subscribe, and live the transformational blueprint that transcends time.